Dear friends, today I am going to discuss with you the energy of the EM waves. Before going to energy of the EM waves, I am first going to derive the energy of the electric field. This is my capacitor, positive and negative charges. The field will be positive to negative, like that. This is the electric field, E. At any instant, the potential is V, which is the charge on the plate. The charge is Q. V is equals to Q by C. Now, if there is another charge dq, I want to transfer this charge over this plate. dq is also positive, and already it is positive charge here. So यदि मुझे ये dq लेके आना है यहाँ पे, तो ये पॉजिटिव क्या करेगा, इसको रिपेल. Mean I want to bring this dq over here. The positive charge, it will give a repulsion to it. It will repel. So I have to do the work then for bringing this charge over here. And so what's the work done? What is the work done then? The definition of potential. Potential is work, dW, for bringing charge, dQ. So work becomes V dQ, very simple. Substituting value of the V here. So dW becomes Q by C into dQ. And what is the total work done? Bringing charge 0 to Q. That becomes total work, and work becomes energy, which is stored in the form of electric field. Electric field energy here. It is, the integration of this Q square by 2. So energy between the plates of the capacitor, it is Q square by 2C. What's the reason of this energy? Because of the electric field. Okay. Now then, very well that Vc equals to Q. Okay. Substituting this Q here, then energy becomes, V square C square by 2C. So this C and this C cancels. So energy is half CV square. Now I am coming, if I am having a parallel plate capacitor, what is the formula of the capacitance? Is epsilon naught A by D. A is area of cross section of this electrode, this plate, and D is the separation between the two. Substituting C here, and energy becomes half epsilon naught A by D. Now what this is V here. Electric field is potential over distance, and potential is E into distance. Substituting here, this is V square, mean E square, D square. So what happened? What happened then? This D and D cancels. So energy becomes 1 by 2 epsilon naught E square A into D. Now what is A into D? A into T is the volume of the space in which there is electric field. Now energy per unit volume, that is called energy density. So energy density becomes half epsilon naught E square. So very, very important relation for the energy density. Okay. Now remember the formula of the energy density of electric field, which is energy density is half epsilon naught E square. Now I am coming electromagnetic waves. So this is the electric field propagating in y direction. So I can write the electric field as E naught cos omega t minus kx. Y direction mean j cap. Mean E vector, it is changing, varying with the time, with the position. And the variation is cos. Or you may take the sign also. Similarly, I may write H. H means the magnetic field. It will be along the z direction. It is also varying in the same way, but along the z direction. So I write here, this is, E vector, now H vector. H vector is H naught cos omega t minus kx and k cap. K cap means z direction. Then Poynting vector. Poynting vector means energy flowing per unit area per second. This is energy of EM waves per unit area per second. It is E cross H. So taking the cross product of the two, so S vector becomes E naught H naught, okay, cos square omega t minus kx. Now j cap cross k cap. E cross H means j cap cross k cap. That becomes I cap. Okay. Now then I take the average of this value for one cycle, for one time period t. What is the average of this? So the average of Poynting vector over one complete cycle, this S average, it is equals to, the integration 0 to t E naught H naught cos square theta, okay, 1 plus cos 2 theta plus cos 2 theta upon 2, okay, into what? This, of course, it is I cap, then divided, this is, 2, then divided by average mean to this integration 0 to t divided by t. Now it becomes, the integration of, with respect to time. Integration with respect to time. Now when you open this bracket, there will be two factors, E naught H naught 1 upon 2 into dt, E naught H naught this factor upon 2 into dt. But this factor integration for one cycle 0 to t, it becomes 0. So we left only this time. Okay. So that's become simple then. S average becomes simple. I cap 0 to t E naught H naught, then dt, okay, and divided by, this 2 is also 1 upon 2 and this upon 2. 1 upon 2 plus the two terms. Okay, one term is there, 1 upon 2 into dt. So 2 here. Okay, divided by t. So this is also T, this is also T cancels. So S average becomes simple. It is, of course, I cap means the direction. The energy is flowing along x direction. Then what we left here? Only E naught, H naught by 2. E naught, H naught by 2. So this is energy density, this is Poynting vector, average Poynting vector. Now you know very well that I just proved that average value of the Poynting vector is E naught H naught by 2. Okay? Now you know very well that the ratio of E naught upon B naught, there is a velocity of the EM wave, and in turns it is equals to under root of mu naught epsilon naught. You know very well. What about the B naught? B naught is mu naught H naught. Substituting it here, so it becomes E naught upon mu naught H naught equals to 1 upon under root of mu naught epsilon naught. Or you can see E naught H naught becomes this mu naught to this side. So mu naught upon under root of mu naught epsilon naught. So this and this, it becomes mu naught epsilon naught. Okay. So this H naught is taken to this side. So E naught becomes H naught under root of mu naught epsilon naught. Now substituting this E naught, this value of E naught here. So average value of the Poynting vector becomes, it is H naught under root of mu naught epsilon naught by 2 and again there is one more H naught. So this is H naught square. Okay. Now what we do? Multiply and divide by C. Okay. Now then this C is written as 1 upon under root of mu naught epsilon naught. Okay. So it becomes H naught square by 2 under root of mu naught over epsilon naught C. Then this comes in the numerator, mu naught epsilon naught. So root of epsilon naught and root of epsilon naught cancels, and root of mu naught and root of mu naught becomes simply mu naught. So it becomes H naught square by 2, then mu naught and C. This is the value of, average value of Poynting vector in terms of magnetic field. If you replace the H naught like multiply and divide by mu naught, it becomes mu naught square and mu naught. B naught equals to mu naught H. So S becomes then 1 by 2 H naught square mu naught square. So this becomes B naught square upon mu naught into C. The unit of S, energy per unit area per second, energy per unit area per second, and this is energy density, energy per unit volume. So energy of the EM wave we openly define like energy density of the EM wave. Like this is energy per unit volume. This is energy per unit area per second. Like this is energy upon volume. Upon volume. This is velocity. Distance upon time. Okay. So this distance cancel with volume and becomes area. So this becomes only the area. So this is energy per unit area per second. So this is S, Poynting vector. Okay, so Poynting vector is energy density into the velocity of the EM wave. Now similarly, again, like again this is S. Again write S, E naught H naught by 2, and here I calculated E naught upon H naught. So E naught upon H naught was E naught upon H naught is equals to E naught over H naught is equals to, from here this H naught is taken to this side. Okay, so here E naught equals to H naught and root of this. So E naught over H naught is under root of mu naught upon epsilon naught. Now from here H naught becomes E naught under root of this taken to this side, epsilon naught upon mu naught. Now this substituting this H naught here, so it becomes E naught upon 2 and again E naught, this one under root of epsilon naught mu naught. Okay, now we again multiply and divide by C, right? Now this C is 1 upon under root of mu naught epsilon naught. So this becomes E naught square by 2 under root of epsilon naught mu naught into C, and it comes in the numerator, mu naught epsilon naught. So this, this under root and this under root, it cancels. And root of this and root of this. So this becomes E naught square by 2, then epsilon naught into C. This is again the Poynting vector in terms of energy per unit area per second. S equals to E naught square upon 2 epsilon naught into C. This is energy per unit area per second. This is energy density, energy per unit volume into velocity of the EM waves. Okay, energy per unit volume, energy per unit area per second, energy density. What is the total energy of the EM waves? I mean total energy density. Total energy density in form of electric field A naught square by 2 plus in terms of magnetic field already proved this is okay, that it is 1 by 2 B naught square upon mu naught, and this energy density and this energy density, they are equal in magnitudes. Okay, total energy of the EM waves. So this is your expression. Okay, if you have any difficulty, no problem, do not hesitate. Write me in the description box. I am for you. My phone number for WhatsApp 9888 169 226. Okay? Thank you.